Hi everyone, it's Loretta. I'm going to show you quickly how to make the 3x3 cow card. This time I'm using the black cardstock as my base. And I'm going to cut it to 3 by 6 inches. Just like that. Simple. And then, since this is a solid black one, we're going to cut a layering piece for the inside that's going to measure 2 3/4 square. And this pattern paper, which is from Canvas Crop, I've had this in my collection a long time. It's also going to measure 2 3/4 square. And this is going to be going on the front of the card. And actually, we should do the 2 3/4 layer in white, only because this one's opposite of the white one I made. So that's 2 3/4 and this is going to be 2 1/2. So I have those measurements backwards. It's okay, we can fix that. Move our ruler out of the way. And we're going to fold this. Grab a bone folder and crease that down. If this happens to you and it's not even, push it to where it needs to be with your fingers. Hold it tightly and then use your bone folder to set that crease. You can straighten out a crease pretty easy just by doing that. So I'm going to adhere this white panel to the inside of my card. There you have it. And I'm going to adhere the white panel to the outside of the card. And just line that up carefully. I just eyeball this for the most part. If you put it down crooked, you can use some undo and get the adhesive off and just redo it. You cannot use undo on glue. You can only use it on stuff that is a pressure sensitive adhesive, which is in this case tape. I'm going to layer that right on top. Now we are going to do this one a little different. I would normally just die cut the circle, however I've already put these dies away and I really don't need them. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to cut a piece of card, in this case black, down to 2 1/4 square. As you can see that it folds this way to open. Now I'm going to adhere this to the front of the card. We're just going to turn that at the diagonal so it's basically a diamond shape. You can poke out just a little bit from either side, doesn't matter. Now for my cow, I've already stamped him and colored him with C3, C4, and C5 Copic markers. I also used E11 and E27. This one I was experimenting with. I wanted to see how he would look with freckles, but the stamp was not even close to what I wanted. So I'm just going to use him as a layering piece. I stamped him and then I used a coordinating die to die cut him with my machine. Now this is Expression. which is basically the Big Shot machine with power. You plug the darn thing in and no more cranking, and I love it. It's so much easier on your hands, especially when you do as much die cutting as I do. It's a good idea to have one of those puppies, and this one didn't get down too evenly. There we go. That's better. You're not going to be able to see it too much, but you do want it as straight as possible. This is going to be our bottom layer. These bolsters, these black pop dots if you will, come from the Sticky Stuff store, which is Judy Morrow's store, Addicted to Ribbon, and I will leave the information in the description box below so that you can visit her store. Please let her know that I sent you there, so that she knows. That would be awesome if you could do that for me. Okay, now that's stamped and that's ready to go. Just going to set that aside for a second. We're going to use a piece of scrap white cardstock in this case and stamp our sentiment, which is from, I don't know who it's from, Memory Box. And it's crooked. Paper has two sides. There we go. I'm going to trim this up with my paper trimmer. And I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but my finger went through that ink and I just smeared it all over that piece of card. So let's start over again. That's why it's nice to have some scraps of card sitting around to save those scraps. So if you need them, you have them. Excuse me. Still not straight. Apparently my eyeballs are in crooked today. It's okay. We can do it until we get it right. Now then, that's much better. Alright, we're going to adhere our cowl down into place. I'm just going to use some Tomo Mono multi-glue. I actually buy this in bulk, and it's much cheaper to buy a bunch of it than it is buying one at a time. Before I put the cowl in place, I have put some black bolsters on the back of this cardstock piece, and I'm going to put it towards the bottom and line that up, and then put the cowl in place right on top of it. And that's basically it. If you want to add Google Eyes at this point, you certainly may. I hope that you'll give these little cards a try. Stamp happy, be a blessing. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Thumbs up this video if you liked it. Take care. Bye for now.